Testing 1 2 1 2. Good morning, everyone. You got to get your coffee in, you know. First cup of the day. All right. Good morning to you, Doug. Good to see you. Doug's first on today. Vicky, good to see you. And Rick, of course. Hey, Rick. How's it going, man? Use your head. Good morning, Stan. How's everybody doing today? All right, let's talk about what we're going to do over the next 35 minutes. So we will, since we're starting 5 minutes later, and I put that in the time, we're going to go to, let's go to 40 or 40, start wrapping it up at 40 after. And today's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to do 10 different things in all keys. So you'll see, I'll send this out to our all access members, this little PDF. And actually, let me do this. Let me see if I can send this just to everybody really quickly here. Nice little practice idea. I tell you what, you guys help me remember at the end, and I'll add it. I'll add it to Google Drive. Okay, here we go. So 10 ideas in all keys. I had a lot of good feedback from yesterday regarding just, getting in some different keys and things. So let's see if I can pull this up here so I can see it as well. All right, so the first one we're going to do is very simple. All right, so the first thing that I want you guys to know is first 5 major scale notes. C major, C 1 2 3 4 5, and then just by turning it around, already that's like a jazz lick, right? And it's a great warm up too. 1 2 3 4 5 3 4 5 3 1. So let me move this over here really quickly and do that. Make sure you guys are good. Okay. All right. Let's see. Hey, good to see you, Bill. Awesome. Vicky, Rick, Bill, and Vance. Good to see you. Rounding up this nice group this morning. Okay, so the 5-finger pattern. First, we'll go up to D flat. And first get the pattern down. So the first 5 notes of the major scale, again, we are doing 10 ideas. And these are going to be really nice as we get going through these in all keys. You're going to have to go back and watch this. But we're starting off very basic to pretty advanced. So hang in there. And I want you guys to do what we've always been doing is you stay active in the chat. When you have questions, you can put that in the chat. Notice that I'm at D already. Notice how it fits right under the hand. And I think the song might be Ornithology that it does that. Right? And you do minor as well, but we're doing major. So far, great exercise. Going up to D, D, E, F sharp, G, A, go up to E flat. Okay, now we're in E flat, which has 3 flats. E flat, F, G, A flat, B. E major is E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B. Just kind of experiment with that one. If you're on the more beginner side, just do 1 or 2 keys. Remember, you can always do the up-down approach. Get in C, go up to D flat, go back to C for a while, and go down. Hugh, we have been missing you. How are you doing? E major, no problem there. Hugh's going to love this exercise or this lesson because we're going to do 10 different licks in all keys, and it's blues and jazz. So hang in there. This is F, right? Like, let's say you're playing. I'll get dinged for playing a little bit of the melody to "Bye Bye Blackbird." Bye Bye Blackbird, but you go. Right? Isn't that nice? So I'm thinking about the melody right now to like Bye Bye Blackbird, right? Dun, dun, dun. And here's just a little fun fact that you guys need to know. As you're improving, I've been using that lately. As you're improvising or improving, and you're playing a song, and even if it's going by fast, that's why these things are really nice, because the time is going by anyway, right? You guys hear what I'm doing there? I'm just thinking very simple, and the time's going by, so you don't have to play a lot of fancy notes. That's why we're doing stuff like this. This is right out if you're playing Take the A Train. Right? Boom ba da ba dee ba da ba da boom ba boom bum bum ba da ba. Okay, let's keep going. So what key were we on? We did F, F. Now we're going to go F sharp. Get up into the keys there and go G. G, A flat, go up and down, 5-finger pattern. A major, that'll feel really good. B flat, B major, and C. Okay, so that's in all keys. That's the very first exercise, and we have 10 to do, and I expect you guys to go back and watch these. So I am flying through a kind of a fast flyby. This is an all-access lesson, meaning normally this is a private stream for our all-access group. Like, who's a member here? Who's an all-access member? Bill is our newest member. Vicky is of course a member. Rick's a member. And Hugh's a member, and then we have a couple of YouTube channel memberships, which are a little bit different but very awesome. So we're doing an open lesson. Normally we have these private streams, but the reason I tell you that is because we do these kinds of things all the time in these lessons. Twice a week I'm going live to say, all right, we're in the key of C, C, D, E, F, G. All right, C, D, E, here's the blues scale, C, E flat, F sharp, G. So this is not something I'm just showing you for the first time. Or maybe I am showing you this for the first time. Okay, the second lick is, in all keys, is the C6 lick. Yesterday I did a pop-up lesson and showing you guys how you can book in the minor blues scale and the minor third on the top, and then on the bottom you have this, but in between you have the full blues scale. Well, you can also pattern a C6 lick to go with your blues octave here. So notice I'm here, minor third to major third, fifth, sixth, root. And if you understand that, put got it in the chat. And what I'm going to do is I'll put root fifth and root sixth just to get something going. Here we go. And yesterday we talked about this bass line. This could be any bass line. It could be this. It could be this. So many different bass lines it could be, but this C, G to C, A actually works really nice with this lick because we have an A in the lick and an A in the bass line. Just a little fun tip there. Okay, so here we go. We have, this is a slide key. I can go up and down. When I go up to D flat, I'm going to give you this, which is getting up into the keys, and I hammer on the minor third to major third. Now notice that when I'm up into the keys, you're going to have to work on your hand position that works for you, so you can turn your hand a little bit. And notice that I'm just kind of practicing that over and over, trying to find the best approach for my hand, and you guys will do the same thing. But you got to get this hammer on, the minor third to major third. Some of you, if your fingers are too wide right here, you could do 1, and then you could just come down here, or you can go 2, 1, 2 if you need to. But hopefully you can do 2, 3. Okay, so for D major, we're going to hammer on again. Normally I'd be practicing this really slowly, but I want to make sure we knock it all out. Let's keep going here. Let me close a couple of windows so I can see you guys. Okay. Okay, now let's, we're at D major. Let's go to E flat. E flat is a slide key, no problem there. E major is going to be a hammer-on key. Now let's talk about E major for a second. If I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I have to open up my hand to get to the octave. Another thing I can do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Okay? So the next one we're going to do is F. F is going to roll right off the fingers. Feels good, just like C major, right? Same kind of motion. When you do F sharp, you're up into the keys. Get up into those keys, and you're hammering on the minor third to the major third. G major is a slide. All right, A flat, look how far I'm up into the keys. I'm hammering on that minor third to major third. A major is a hammer on again. And I'm going 1, 2, 3, and you can go 5, 4, 5 if you want, but you can also go 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. Just pick up your hand. Either one of those fingerings work. So, yeah, so I've been doing that so long I can go 4, 4. So it doesn't always have to be the most proper fingering if it works for your hand. The reason I think I play 4, 4 is because there's not there's more meat on the bone for the F sharp, and you go 4, 4, 4. It's probably a cleaner fingering for me. So then B flat, I'll come down the octave. B major is a hammer on. All right, if you guys are with me, put yes in the chat. I realize for my beginners that this is, may feel like we're just flying through this stuff, but repetition is your friend. And also, even if you're not at the level where you're ready for some transposition, you will be if you just keep hanging out, because you'll start to notice that as we do these things, it's the same motions. Like to play this whole thing, I'm either doing one of two motions. I'm either doing this fingering, sliding to get that major third and the triad, or I'm hammering on, right? Okay, everybody seems to be getting the concept of what we're doing. All right, let's go on to number 3. So now we're gonna, as we keep going here, you guys are gonna notice there are a lot of really fun things we're about to start doing here, and the next one is the 5th up to the flat 7. Now we know this right here. I've told you guys that I have students, and especially my younger students, who it's changed their life whenever they learned how to go up to the 5th up to the flat 7. So, and then down the major 3rd. You could just start on the flat 7 of any key. Right? And I could go here, I could go major 3rd, major 3rd of C, or minor 3rd of C. All right, now isn't this a fun one? So everybody make a note here that when you go from the 5th up to the flat 7, whatever dominant chord you're working on, in this case we're doing a C blues, we know that we can go to the 5th of the C, just like we learned this. We go the 5th up to the flat 7, and you're going to get that really nice flat 7 sound. And one of the things I like to say is if I'm ever not feeling bluesy, I'm ever not feeling jazzy, what I do is I think of notes that help me get there. Like it sometimes it's the flat 7, sometimes it's the 6. Da, 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 da. That gets me in the blues mood, but so does this flat 7, and so does this, da, 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 so does the minor 3rd to the major 3rd. Okay? So let's go ahead and let's go through this. We're doing good on time. I see us wrapping up at 40 after and being officially done by 45 after, if you guys can hang around that long. Also, I need to say that you can finally leave comments again at iMusicAcademy.com. And you will see all of the courses there. And those of you who are members, you already have the courses and all that. But just remember that you couldn't leave reviews. Now you can. You just click on any of them and just say, I want you to share your experience, because people need to know. I don't want people just to buy courses. I want people to be able to have these resources so that they can take their playing to the next level, just like with you guys. So here we go. 5th up to the flat 7. And I'll be looking to see who leaves reviews and who doesn't, because it'll give me a notice. Oh, so-and-so, Johnny left a review, and that's really important. So that would really help me out. Okay, so you 5th up to the flat 7. Let's go to and go up a half step. So now I have to go to the flat 7 of D flat. And now watch this. I'm going to go, and I'm going to use, you can use 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2, or you can go 4, 3, 2, 1. I think I like that. I'm going to do that. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then watch this one. Crossover 2, 3, 1. For D, I could go 4, 3, 2, 1. I like 4, 3, 2, 1. For E flat, I'm gonna go 3, 1, 4, 2, 3. Yeah, I like that. 2, 3, 1. If I'm minor, I just go 4, 2, 1. Or I could go 2, 2. For E, hammering on. So notice that on a lot of these hammer-ons, then I'm starting probably on 4 on those. For F, and remember I can go from the 5th up to the flat 7. For F sharp, I'm going to go 4. 4. Or what about for A flat? We can go same thing. We could go. You have a lot of options on A flat. You can go 4, 3, 2, 1, or you can go 3, 1, 4, 2, 3, 1, or you can go 3, 1, 3, 2, 1, 2. So when you have a lick or a key that can be in so many different fingerings, you just have to experiment and figure out what works best for your hand. So again, I could go 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm up into the keys, and I could do 4. So that's 4. I could go 3, 1. I could go 3, 1, 4, 2, 3, 1. I don't like that. I think I actually like 4, 3, 2, 1. And a lot of the time it has to do with, again, how the hand is moving and where you're going next. Like to me, this 3, 1, 4 is a bit risky. 4, 3, 2, 1. So maybe the best one is just 4, 3. Like that fits really nicely under the hand. Yeah, definitely like that. Okay, so let's go on. So A major, 4. B flat. B. 4. All right, that's it. All keys on that one. Let's go on to the next one. The next one is actually going to be quite easy because it's something that we've been working on, and Vance, the poet who lets you know it, will tell you that we've been doing this one for a while. Any triad, you go C, and you go ba ba da 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 da. Do nothing till you hear from me. We also call it the do nothing to hear from you kind of lick. And then da da da. The actual lick starts on the 4, but we're actually just going to do 3, 5, 4, 2, 3, 1. Now, when I have a lick like this, you can actually go major or you can go minor, like on the 4 chord. Right? But what we're going to do is 3, 5, 4, 2, 3, 1. Now, I want you guys to notice that it fits under the hand, the triad, okay? And that's just a great thing to do. Okay, so here we go. Let's do the next one. D flat. Notice that I get the triad first. You guys still with me? Put I'm here in the chat. Notice how I'm up into the keys. D major. E flat. E major. That's right, Vance. F major. F sharp. G major. Up into the keys. And then I'm here. Okay, so I want you guys to know something. I'm going to take a sip of coffee, and I want you to notice something what I just practicing. Does anybody know uh, what I was doing when I was just practicing that right there, that one key? Kind of an open thing, but I know I'm going to have to move here. I've got about 14 minutes. Somebody know what they think I was just doing, and then I'll explain in just a minute. Okay, and I'll finish the keys here. Then we're at A, and we're going to give me this. And the next key, B flat. B major. And back at C. All right, the next lick that we're going to do is actually this is actually the easy one. It's the lick that started it all. We're gonna be fine here. I'll tell you guys. I'll wait to see if anybody. Was kind of keeping it open-ended, saying, "What do you think I was doing when I was here?" I was in the key of A flat. Sorry, and basically. There are certain keys you're not going to play as much on, is that you have this. I was practicing because we had talked about the fingering of this one so much, and A flat, you have to get up into the keys, right? So spend some time on the things that we don't play in these other keys that often. So I was just taking some time to play in A flat and doing some different things that we've already been practicing this morning, and then connecting them together like this. I put what we call the C6 lick, but in A flat. I also did the little blues scale lick, and then I did a third below. So anyway, it's good to focus in on taking all these ideas, picking one key, and putting them all together. Okay, so now we're doing the lick that started it all. Notice that I'm working the fingers, getting things going. This is a slide key. I don't even know how many views this one video has now, but it is the lick that started it all because it's just such a fun lick that fits under the hand. And I want you guys to know that it's a C chord, minor third to major third, but then it goes to the 4 chord, the F triad in second inversion, and then you have the C7. And what I like about this one, it works over any of the bass lines, which they always do. But also, you don't have to play the lick the same way. You can be really sparse with it. You can go up halfway. You can start at the top. And when you have these minor third to major third kind of licks, it works over the F chord. It works over the G chord. Okay, now let me check. I want to see how many people we have that are popping in and out. We know that our faithful members are... Oh, we have 14 people watching. That's nice. All right, well, good to see you, all of our YouTube community as well. And let's do this. I'm always looking to connect with the next people to join our little groups here, and whether or not you're a member is not the what happened to our stream graphics and everything? What happened to our... There it is. That better pop up. Something just kind of went crazy and everything went away. But let's just see. Let's see if it reappears. Okay, so yeah, so somebody else say hello in the chat. We would love to see you guys and hear from you, even if you're not a normal person in the chat. Okay, so the next thing, let's go ahead and go through all these. To get this lick right here, you're either sliding or you're hammering on. Here we go. Up a half step. Notice that I'm up into the keys and I'm hammering on. Now this is one Rick, Vance, Bill, Vicky, Doug, Hugh, all of you have to get up into the keys and hammer on that minor third to major third. And I go 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5. Up a half step is hammer on. E flat, slide. E major. Slide. Let's see what Vance says. Hold up. You gotta watch Vance. The hammer on. Say hello. That's it. Say hello even if you're not a normal person. That's true. You can't be a normal person to be in this group, right, Vance? Here we go. F sharp. Notice that I'm up into the keys. I'm hammering on. Remember that you can, it's usually 2 fingerings away from being able to play in all keys. All right, let's see what Doug says here. Doug says, you got me up into the keys. I can only get halfway up. You really got up into the keys. I can only, yeah. And again, everybody's hand is going to be a little bit different. And sometimes you have to adjust your fingering. Like you can do this. I'm trying to think of how else you could play this. If you can't get your fingers up on F sharp, Doug, you have a couple of options. You can skip F sharp or you can hit the transpose button. Slide key for G. Notice for A flat, I'm up into the keys a little bit. A major is a hammer on. Yeah, I will say this is really important, Doug, is I've seen this happen many times, and this this has also worked for me as well. Is at first you think, oh, my hand's not going to fit there, I can't do this. But you will start to notice that if you practice it over and over, you can start to turn your hand certain ways and make it to where you can do these kinds of things. I know it sounds weird, but repetition will help you kind of figure that out. And then it is true that if your hand is shaped a certain way and it may just not be a good thing for you, then you could just do a little bit different option. Like instead of hammering on, you just give them the triad. So you'd be like this, right? You can play the triad. Or, yeah, that's right. I do turn your hand. Okay, perfect. All right, so B flat. We have B major as a hammer-on key. I like the transpose. Just do the transpose button on a gig, right? Okay, now let's keep going. We have a few more to go to. This is about to be really fun. All right, so we know the 5-note blues scale. All right, now this. Everybody put, what's a good word? A sigh of relief. So you can do an R for relief. Because now we're getting into something that we know we've been working on. And I'll do this. Now what you're doing right here is building up some muscle memory. And you guys know that if you're just a YouTube subscriber, and you guys know that I've had these PDFs where it's the beginning PDF that has these licks, the first 5 notes, and you can turn them around. So even when I go to F, so the 5-note pattern has tons of variations. You could go for days You show up at a jam session and you need something to play. The first 5 notes of the blues scale is going to sound amazing, and you can play it over every single chord. So let's go up. Okay, that's D flat, D. Don't be afraid of D. We're going to move quicker with these. Can I go until 850? Can we wrap up at 850, or is that too long? Notice that I'm up into the keys. E. All right, you guys can do this. Again, you're building up that muscle memory, getting up into the keys there. F. And so many of you have downloaded that sheet, even if you're just a subscriber of iMusicAcademy on the YouTube channel. I show you thousands of ways. Well, I show you like 15 ways to turn around this. And there's even the little Oscar Peterson tritone lick that's in there as well. But so many different ways just to turn around this 5-note blues scale. Now we're at F sharp, G. All right, we'll go to 850. I gotta hurry though. A flat. Notice that I'm up into the keys. Doug's favorite key. A. Couple more, B flat, and B. Now don't be afraid of keys like B. B has just 1 sharp and that's F sharp in that blues scale pattern, right? So the same thing applies. All right, now, we just did all the keys there. Let's keep going. We're almost done. So, the descending blues scale. Now, we just did all keys yesterday in the training, but we're going to do it again. And I showed you guys the secret sauce of playing this whole blues scale in all keys. The first thing is on C. We're going to start on 4, coming down. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Sorry, 4, 3, 1. 4, 3, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's see what Doug's saying now. Yeah, key of B is very jazzy. I agree with you. All of them are as jazzy as you want them to be. Now, Vance brings up a really important thing. So all my YouTube channel subscribers, everybody listen up. All of these things that we're doing with this one simple bass line right now, all of them can work in jazz as well. All of the licks that we've been doing, right? Like Red Garland, this is, right? All these licks, everything that we're doing, even this, jazz, this, jazz, this, blues or jazz, right? So just know that as you're learning this, you're really building up your vocabulary and you're training your ear and your fingers for all keys. All right, so here we go. We did this 4, 3, 1 for the key of C. 4, 3, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. For D flat, we're going to go 4th finger on D flat. 3, 2, 1. Sorry. 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. At the top, I'm on 3. 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. E flat has the 4 on top. And now we're at E. 3. 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. I have 5 minutes. 4 on F. is 4. 4-3. 3 on G. A flat, 4. A is 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, and B flat is 4. B is 4. Watch B coming down. Okay, now remember the trick from yesterday, and this is so important, is I showed you guys this sort of the mind-blowing trick. And if you want to watch yesterday's video, you'll see that I taught them very slowly through all keys. And this amazing trick is that you can, all the black keys are going to start with 4. Watch this, 4, 3, 2, 1. E flat, 4 on top. Right? F sharp, same thing, 4. A flat, B flat. Isn't that amazing that works like that? Okay, we have, all right, this is going to be very easy. Remember that the top half of the blues scale, whatever key you're in, middle finger goes there. Let me check and see how many people have liked this video. I will always do a little refresh and just see. Let's just see. 5? That's sad. Okay, let's keep going. So we have this C. Whatever key I'm in, C sharp. And notice that my hand naturally fits over all the other notes I need. I have root with my middle finger, minor third, 5, and flat 7. D major. Okay, E, same thing. F. F sharp. There's your G minor. A minor. All white notes there. B flat. Listen how nice that works under the hand. B flat is my key I'm in, and it'll work over all the notes for B flat. B major. And there you have all keys right there. Okay, the next we have 2 more to go. The first 4 notes of the blues scale. This is actually not a new one, so I don't even have to do the whole thing, but remember the trick. If you're in the C blues, you go down 3 half steps and you do the first 4 notes. Everybody write a 4 in the chat. First 4 notes of whatever key I'm in. If I'm in the C blues, I go down 3 half steps, and now I'm in A blues over a C blues. So all right, so we're almost done. And then for B, all right, and the very last one we're going to do is this. This was sort of the this is the thing I wanted to finish on. Was a little bit more advanced, but remember, there's a trick to it. If you play a C7 chord, C, E, G, B, flat, and then you take your index finger and go up a whole step, it sets you up perfectly for this lick. 2, 3, 1, 4, 3, 5, and then minor third to major third. Go up a half step, and then so D flat chord, up a whole step. going up a whole step from here. G major. And here I go up a whole step. A flat. A major. B flat. And B major. And end on C. We did it. We did it, everyone. All right, now, what I'm going to do is, so Marla said that she likes the lessons a little bit later. And since I'm off today, I'm going to be working in the studio and working on finishing the course, the newest jazz course. But I probably will do another stream. So here's what I'm going to tell you guys to do. If you want to see the stream as that comes up, where I probably will go through some of this stuff again and just do some simple practicing, make sure you hit the notification so you know when I'm going to be on. I used to not tell people to do that, but I think it does matter. I like to know if some of my friends are going live. So just hit wherever that bell is, just hit it so that you'll always know when I'm going live. And thank you to the 13 people that are watching now. I know it's kind of a whirlwind. Oh, I told you guys I was going to get you this PDF. You guys want this PDF in the chat really quickly in the description? Then put a yes. Let me add this. 1 second, everyone. Okay. I am going to go to Google Drive. And we're going to add this here. Downloads. Go to recent. And we're going to go share. I'm going to share with anybody who wants it. We're not going to restrict this. We're just going to go anyone with the link, copy link. Okay. Now, let me come over here and let me put this little gift. Awesome, Hugh. Good to see you again, Hugh. All right, go ahead and click on that, everyone. We have 5 people watching. You guys boost those numbers up on the likes. That's really important for me to know that you guys are enjoying this kind of stuff. I know today's practice session was like a little fire hose of information for a lot of people, but that's okay because we do these kinds of things all the time. We do repetition, etc. Okay, so the very first thing in the description, the chat isn't going to be up until tomorrow. So you either download it right now in the chat or you click on the description and it's just the very first link there. And below that, you can, if you want to, you can join our YouTube membership. All right, guys. I know you probably already said goodbye. I'm just going to check the chat one more time and do what I always do, and that is to say goodbye to you guys. See if I can find y'all again. All right, 1 second. Awesome. Okay, so 13 people watching. Very good. All right, so let me know if you successfully downloaded that. Awesome. Yeah, Rick, we'll do some review on this maybe tomorrow for Chord Academy. Let's plan on just going through this again, but We won't do all of them, but maybe we'll do a little review in Chord Academy tomorrow. All right, guys. Good to see you again. Let me give my shout outs. Doug, first on this morning. Vicky, good to see you. Rick, always good to see you. Use Your Head, morning. Stan, good to see you. Let's see, Doug. Bill, of course, our newest member of iMusicAcademy. Vance, a member of our YouTube channel. Thank you, Vance. And Vicky, good to see you. Member of everything, of course. Hugh is an all-access member. And Bill, let's see. I think I got everybody. Awesome. And, of course, Hugh there. Awesome. All right, guys. Cool. See you in the next one. Awesome, Rick. Go work out or something.